Aloha.
Aloha.
It is the Rebecca and Tim show. Back from hiatus. Hiatus, that's like Hyannisport, New York, Philadelphia, whatever. Sorry, I just tagged Rebecca. So, now we can't get rid of the thing on the screen. We had a couple pretty bad, hard days. They're not much better now, actually. We're still struggling, but
I'm back on the greens.
So
man.
we didn't. Yeah, she's back on the greens. She's hitting the bottle right now, pretty seriously. So we didn't want to bother you with what was going on, and we didn't feel like it. Aha! Amazing. The trials and tribulations of being a rock star on Facebook. Because, there's 3 people that might be, affected by this. So the big news is that we are not buying the house on the Big Island.
Nope. We're staying here.
We're staying on Oahu, which is not really happy news necessarily at all.
It is for one of us, but not for the other us.
I'm not happy. But I had a meltdown. I guess I didn't realize how much I did not actually want to move to the Big Island. Maybe under certain circumstances, I don't know, but we're not even thinking about that now because I've gone back and forth so many times on this whole thing that Rebecca is done. Her words are, "I'm done." We started like in January of this year, which seems so long ago, but it was only in this year that we went to visit Susie in Salt Lake City and said, yeah, we're tired of Honolulu and we're broke and I was going backwards financially, so let's live in Salt Lake City. And then I freaked out. I was like, no, we can't move here because I have blah, blah, blah. And then we thought, well, let's try to move to the Big Island. And we did spreadsheets and we figured out the pros and cons of Salt Lake City and the Big Island. And financially, it was better to move away from Oahu, either place, more to Salt Lake City, but we had issues about that. I don't like the winter, and the cat wouldn't be able to travel too well, though now we've figured out that the cat can travel. But there's just a lot of things for me that I would miss about Oahu, and it's terribly selfish, and I'm
Are you doing a confession?
I feel like shit. It's all about me, but I just I spent 31 years in New York, and I was miserable there, and I finally got myself to come to Hawaii and Oahu, where there's tennis and things that I really loved, and then I was taking myself away from that, and it was hard. I guess I freaked out. But now Rebecca's suffering, and she's very not pleased with this apartment where we are. There's a lot of noise and homelessness and no place to grow things. There's no peace and quiet. There's no nature, and I'm going to let you talk now.
Well, that's about it. So now we're trying to figure out how we can best meet each other's needs in Oahu and in this small apartment. We're really not sure how we're going to do it. It'd be nice if we could have some kind of expert come in here and help us figure out how better to live and work in 300 square feet.
Yes, this is a what's it called? Social media gathering, whatever it's called.
I don't know.
Social, where you ask for input from the world. So
crowdsourcing.
If you know anybody who is an expert at small spaces or making things beautiful, we have money from our insurance thing now, so we can actually not be frugal. We can actually spend the money to make this place nice. Sound, dealing with sound, like our air conditioner seems really loud, and it seems like we should be able to replace it with something that's not so loud, because it actually makes our anxiety go up, at least mine. That noise is constant, and yet without it we hear the backup alarms and other crap out on the street, so we need white noise, but just not the kind of white noise we have. And then our storage is not optimal right now, and we're looking at a Murphy bed and all that kind of thing. We're also looking for a beautiful cottage that we can live in Manoa Valley or Pahoa Valley for under $400,000. So if anyone's got that, we'll take it.
Yeah.
But really, no, if you know of anybody who's renting on Ohana or anything, or just because this where we are is not the best.
No, so we're trying to figure that out, and the last couple days been difficult, but the good thing is that we're considerate of each other. So
Well,
we
I'm not. I'm a bastard.
He's not a bastard. He's not a bastard. I love him. I want us both to be happy. We've got to both be happy. That's the key to relationships. Is a lot of bending and bending. There's a lot of bending. There's a lot of bending in relationships. There's like, bends. There's lots of bends.
It's a bendy thing.
It is. And I'm not talking about like when you come up from the deep water quickly and you get the bends.
Or sexual positions.
No,
Just not
I wasn't
referring to that. Although there's that too.
There is that too, but that's not what we're talking about.
We're not too bendy. No,
we're talking about other bendies. There's actually
nobody's here. Actually, is there?
No, they says that there's two, but I don't see anybody's. Oh,
There's
hello, Leslie.
Hi.
Leslie's here. She's watching.
So, and so and as far as the dieting thing, Rebecca's committed to going
back on the greens,
smoothies.
man.
I'm going to go back to my veggie stew. I think I'm actually thinking of that.
Aloha, Melissa. Oh, how are you?
How are ya? Yeah, so, or Palolo or Manoa Valley would be great, but we'd actually be willing to live on the North Shore or Ka'ava or places up there. We'll get a car and as long as we have a little.
Did you hear that, Leslie?
Yes.
Just wanted to know if you heard that. You want to say that again for Leslie?
I would drive a car. You guys have to get over this. I will drive a car. I will own a car. I will pay for insurance. It doesn't even have to be electric. Yes.
It does have to be electric.
I will whore myself out to the planet for our happiness.
Here's the thing. It's got to be electric, because if it's not electric, I'm going to be hearing about it every single day. Every single day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be electric. It's got to be a Leaf or something.
Or a hybrid. Even.
Or a hybrid or something like that, because he won't be able to live with himself. And good. You have to live by your values, man. You do. Life is difficult. Unfortunately, some people live by values I don't understand at all. But
or they have none.
Conversation for a different day, I think.
Yeah.
So we're going to be staying here on Oahu. The decision has been made. We're done going back and forth, which I'm happy about that part. There's decisions made that you can do things. You can.
Yeah, the biggest part was my pretending that I could do it, and then it caused greater disappointment than if I had just said I can't do this from the beginning.
Right. It would have been easier if that was on the table originally. Melissa, we are kind of locked into this apartment. I mean, we can sublet it, I suppose, but. Tim owns this place. We have a mortgage on it.
We own it.
And it was, it was perfect when it was just for one person. With two people, it becomes a little...
It's a great location,
it's
a great building, and the maintenance is incredibly low. It's $300 maintenance.
Honestly, if we could renovate this space to better function for two people, it would be great. I mean, because it's not just two people living here; it's two people living and working here. So 24/7.
Yeah,
people
we're here all the
in 300 square feet.
Yeah, and we've done well for 4 years, 3 years.
We have.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We have.
But she's going crazy, and I'm a little crazy. We're both crazy.
Yeah. So.
But we're not locked into it. I mean, I was just thinking the other day. I mean, if we really wanted to buy a real house on Oahu, which is incredible, but we could sell this place and take our insurance money, and it's conceivable. So
yes,
we're trying to keep our options open.
We are. It's just that this is a good investment place because of its location.
Oh, right? We wish you could help too, Melissa.
Oh, I wish you could help. I'd just like to have your company. It's been over a year now. She was at the Unique with me.
Oh, awesome. Hello.
She's my roomie.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
She reminds me of Annie Lennox.
Oh my God.
That's a compliment, but you already knew that, Melissa. Wah, wah.
So, what else? I guess we're sorry that we left you in the dark for a while, but nobody complained, so I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
No, but it's a good way to tell everybody that we're going to stay here, that we're not relocating to the Big Island. And yeah, so anybody who is able to help us figure out, you know, how to make this a better living space and help us become maybe a little bit better ingrained in our community. Well, you know, like, he likes tennis. He loves tennis. But we don't get over to the Oahu Club very often.
We're going to do that more. She's doing karate. We're doing karaoke, karayumama. I'm actually going to be maybe performing as Mick Jagger with a band soon, so there's that too. Rebecca had a gig for acting, but it just fell through.
Same day we lost the house.
Same day we made our decision.
It was that day.
It was a bad day. So here's part of the deal. Okay, I'm going to show you this. So Rebecca has this tiny office in the corner there. Tim has this ginormous... I gotta move back just to see it. Oh my God! It's like a console. It's like something from the Starship Enterprise. That's my desk. That's Rebecca's desk. So there's a little bit of unfairness going on here. There's a little bit of unfairness going on here to begin with, right there. And then we've got hot flashes here, so we have to have air conditioning and the noise, so we need the white noise. So those are some of the issues we're dealing with. Like, Rebecca could sit next to me and have more space for her desk, but she should be right next to the air conditioner, so it might be too cold. But on the other hand, maybe that'd be perfect for her with the hot flashes. Maybe I should go in the corner and be a little tiny corner person there.
Yeah, we're willing to get new furniture and change things around. Yeah, and we've also thought about a Murphy bed. I'm a big advocate of the Murphy bed. Although Tim likes his bed ready to go for naps, which I can't blame you. A nap is a good thing. If you work from home and you get to take naps, it does not suck. But it doesn't take all that much time to put the Murphy bed back up and take it back down.
The Murphy beds that interest me are the ones that are dual function, because when you put it up, then you have a desk under it or something.
Or a couch.
Because if you just lift a bed up and all you have is an extra 10 square foot of space, you can't do much with it, because eventually you're going to cover that space with a bed again. So all it is a feeling of spaciousness, but
it's huge.
Not much you can do with.
Well,
you dance.
You could dance, right? And we could put, I saw one yesterday that had a couch under it.
Yeah.
And when you goes up, there's a couch under it.
That would be totally awesome. And then you can nap on the couch.
And then you can nap on the couch. You could watch TV on the couch. The TV doesn't need to be there. I mean, the bed doesn't need to be there every day. There's things, right? So I guess.
Yeah, and my thing was, if you're freeing up space, well, you can't put a bunch of storage there because you need it to bring the bed back down.
But that's the other thing, is that we have storage under the bed right now, right?
Right.
So right now we've got stuff we don't have room for under the bed, so we'll have to figure that one out too. It's complicated. It'd be nice to have somebody who knows how to do design. And
what's a pita? P-I-T-A.
Well, there's pita pockets.
I know, but that's not a pita pocket. You'll have to spell that one out for us. But I was going to say something about beds and stuff. Oh yeah, before we were very frugal about everything and wouldn't want to do storage, but we actually, Suzanne said she could give us some of her storage, which would help us immensely.
It would.
Patricia's given us a link here. Okay, we'll check that out. createabed.com. How cool! So yeah, thank you. We need all those kind of suggestions.
So we're going to try to figure out the best way to give ourselves the things that we need here in Oahu. We probably should do another spreadsheet.
I thought of it, but I didn't want to make you mad.
I'm not going to make you mad. I know he's spreadsheet man.
I do spreadsheets, and then I don't pay any attention to them.
No,
it's like we figured out all the pros and cons of moving to Salt Lake City, and nah, I don't want to go there. I actually do want to go there, but someday.
To visit.
No. I don't know.
You don't know? Yeah.
That's my problem.
Yeah, the only thing all of this actually gives us
new forks.
A little bit of or at least me, I get some leeway through all this, is that the day I look at him and go, yes, we need to have an RV to go for 6 months on the mainland, he can't give me any shit.
Yeah, I'll have to go, yep, yes, ma'am. Yes,
It's
dear.
right.
Yes, dear.
There's going to be a lot of less deers because...
Yeah, and if
hoops.
Rebecca really needs a zester to cook, I'm just going to have to say, yes, dear.
Oh, God. He's still bringing up his zester.
This apartment's so small, and I'm kind of proprietary about things, and I got to shut them up.
Occasionally. If he was okay with the zester, we wouldn't have this huge juicer now. See, it's everything's a trade-off.
Okay, I get it now.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just joking.
Costco calmed out wall beds. Wow, where do you get all this information?
She's
You're
on
amazing.
it.
Holy.
Patricia is on it for us. Thank you,
Okay,
Patricia. We
thank
will
you.
take a look at all of them.
Sorry, we're not going to be your neighbor.
Yeah, sorry
That
about
sucks.
that. And actually, we will visit the Big Island. I think we just need to make another spreadsheet of what will help make us happy.
Yep.
So I don't have to keep hitting the greens because.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank
we will
you.
see you again tomorrow, most likely. And
Yeah.
thank you for all the advice. We will check the links once we get offline.
And
here.
we'll see what we can find out for a plan. I think that there's some kind of app you can get a floor plan. And Melissa, our room is our apartment is weird because it's in a round building.
Yeah, we're in a round building, so there are very few actual 90-degree angles in anywhere. Like the corners are sort of close to 90, but not quite. There's some angles that are really far between 90 and 45 or 180, and so finding things to fit in those corners is difficult. Here's a great thing we found from a neighbor. This is a bookshelf. Oh, here, there's the bookshelf. So it's round and it fits in a weird corner very nicely. And that's one thing we found that worked out.
Kind of.
Kind of. It's still not perfect. But we agree that it's not perfect.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah. What else did we do that was creative? Well, nothing else really.
No, we hung a little basket for fruits.
We had a neighbor who did something with their kitchen. This kitchen is very limited. It's got one set of shelves and one refrigerator. Where's the refrigerator? Right there. And then a stove, and that's about it. And then we use a dresser to cut things on. So we found somebody who actually made an additional wall and actually made it slightly separated from the bedroom, which is nice. We're used to smelling our food when we go to bed at night, but I guess that's kind of weird for a lot of people. So.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit of separation would be nice, and then a little more cooking area, because right now we're cooking on top of a dresser, which is also weird.
Right. But anyways, I guess that should be it.
That should be it.
That should be it.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Goodbye.